Boston, Massachusetts is checking in. So, I was just thinking, pondering my thoughts, and I was thinking about some of our black people's smiling enemies. And so you're probably wondering, excuse me, I had to bend down, I dropped my keys. So you're probably wondering, what do I mean by that? I mean people whom highlight black people's worst attributes. You understand? And I'm going to give you a prime example. VLAD TV. The interviewer who follows black culture, he has the #1 entertainment show featuring black people. And why do I feel as though VLAD is our enemy? Now, I watch VLAD TV. One of my friends were on VLAD TV. I'd be like, yo, you get on his platform, you made it. That's how I feel. But then VLAD be dismissing black people. Also, VLAD be highlighting black people in a bad light. And I'm going to tell you why. Out of all the media outlets, VLAD was the only one who continuously did fucked up interviews about Bushwick Bill. And he didn't do it when Bushwick was alive. He was alive, but he wasn't well enough to defend himself. I believe one of the interviews, Bushwick was alive. But it got to a point where I had to say, please stop. Stop interviewing people about this man. Because everything people were saying was so messed up. And the person that I did love, and I still love his music, and I thought highly of whatever I knew about him, those interviews made me look at him in a different light. So I said that to say this. Thank you. Photobombing my damn video. Then looking at me like she crazy and shit. Get your ass up out of here. So I said that to say this, guys. VLAD does nothing for the culture. When they say culture vulture, he is one of them. And I don't think that we should be supporting him and really, making his platform the platform to represent black people, because he gonna put you up there and put you out there. And in this day and era, the worst thing you can do is have a video that someone can click on and say, you know what, this is your dad. And that summarized the whole, your whole thought process about an individual. There was this white rapper that died or got killed. I wish she'd go and find some people that can say some shit about him, because all his family and his relatives are gonna know is that he was a hip-hop artist. They're not gonna see him in a negative highlight. And when VLAD asked him a question about where he grew up, because they want to make music an industry, a thing about the struggle. Everyone does not struggle. Everyone did not grow up in a ghetto. Everyone do not have a fucked up lifestyle. And parents are on drugs. It just isn't like that for everyone. I know you want to sell the dream that black people ain't shit. We all on drugs. And you understand, we grow up in these neighborhoods that are unsafe. It's all drug violence. Our women ain't shit. That's untrue. That's untrue. But he is synonymous with doing this. And then y'all go with meeting the entertainers, people who have built their brand, go on his show and give an interview, and he paints you in a fucked up light. Stay your black ass off of VLAD TV. Let him make money off of his people. Whatever his race of people he is from, his nation, he should go and interview those people. Highlight them. But as far as our culture and our people, VLAD does not do us justice, guys. And you know, when he went after Dr. Sebi, you know, people started looking at him, especially the older people. You understand? But he'll pull you on his show to bring up shit that happened 10 years ago. And the only person that do that is Esau. And Esau is the devil, and y'all need to realize this. You understand? Now, you can go on my videos, you can talk shit. I really don't care. Because if I cared, I would be hiding myself. I don't care. I want you to see my face. But I also want you to realize and recognize and hear what I'm saying. Interviews are supposed to be about highlighting a person's attributes, their accomplishments. You know, telling their fan base something that they did not know. Not highlighting their damn errors and mistakes and staying stuck on them. And that's what VLAD do. You know, life is about living, triumphing. Yes, we gonna go through some problems and shit. Come out here in these streets and get all these motherfuckers on opiates that's dying. Do stories about that. Motherfuckers growing up in an abusive household. Do shows on that. Highlight your people in a bad light. And I can't stand VLAD for doing those interviews about Bushwick Bill. That was very cowardly. And if somebody did have something good to say, he probably wouldn't have filmed it or recorded it anyways. Because you gotta see a piece of shit for what he is. And I thought I liked VLAD. And you know, I thought I liked his content at one time. But to be quite honest, that whole Bushwick Bill thing was the thing that rubbed me wrong. It rubbed me wrong. I was like, you know what, but VLAD, no more. Please stop with the interviews. You understand? Character assassination is real out here. And we don't need to support people like that. We don't need to support him. He has enough people in this world that he can focus on and deal with. Why are we have made engineers, producers, we have made so many people money from our talents, our skills, from us getting in front of the big film, the TVs. These niggas didn't have shit prior to us. You can go in some of these same white-owned neighborhoods and they ain't shit. I'm just telling you the truth. Hey, y'all know what? I gotta go get my food, guys. So, you know what? I'll chop it up with y'all a lot later. Until then, I'm checking out. Bye.